The week was brilliant. I had the most fantastic night out. You know when you have one of those nights out that you just, for days afterwards, you just laugh about it because it's just so funny. Well, 3 things happened. Got chatted up. Right?
Yeah. Very nice. Okay, yeah.
I mean, the blokes turned out to be a little bit boring, so, but, you know, nevertheless, we still got chatted up. Then I got invited to to go to GAY, which is a big gay nightclub in like, you know it well, don't you?
It's going, isn't it, soon?
Yeah, I know, and wow, I mean, what an honour. Don't know if I can do it or not, but anyway, that's really good. But the highlight of the evening...
Here we go.
the evening was that my friends and I... Now, in London, they have these, you know, but they have these rickshaws. They're kind of, you know, they're just like a bike. They're a 3-wheel bike with a little seat on the back, and they're pedalled everywhere by a man. Anyway, so normally
there's lots of them, but there's lots of men. It's not just the one man.
No, there's lots of them, but they're just in the West End, really. Okay. So you sort of take them, instead of taking a taxi if you can't be bothered to walk to the end of the road. Anyway, so me and my friends, we were thinking, wouldn't it be funny to get in a rickshaw? Anyway, so we were going home. It's like 11:30 at night, and we came out of this club, and we sort of stood there and we thought, no taxis around, 2 rickshaws standing right outside this club. So we both took them all the way home. Right, my house is about 5 miles, I suppose.
You made them drive you 5 miles in a rickshaw?
Yeah, but they went even further than that. They went about 6-7 miles east. I was going north. And I'm telling you, I got in this rickshaw and I went all the way home. The poor bloke, honestly, when he got out the other end, I was laughing all the way up through Camden Town. And there were people pointing at me going, oh, look, there's a loose woman in a rickshaw. And I was going, yeah. It's like the Queen in a rickshaw. And when we got to my house, this poor bloke got out and his legs were shaking. And he was sweating all the way down. But it was reasonable. It was a reasonable fare. So I kind of doubled it.
Good for you.
I thought, oh, bless him. You know, he probably took the day off the next day. But it was worth every penny.
Now, writing in this week's Sun newspaper, Kelvin Mackenzie has come to a sad conclusion. He says it's now official. He's over the hill. The reason, he claims, is that for the first time ever, he's looked at the top 10 singles and didn't recognise any of the artists in it. He says he'd challenge anyone over 40 to name them as well. So, are we as ignorant of the current music scene, or do we still feel that we're down with the kids?
Well, I'd rather be, you know, up there with my mates. I'm not bothered about getting down with the kids, really. I think it's, you know, give me the Searchers any day and I'm happy. But,
of course you are.
Well, just one of them,
one of them.
But, no, I think music is a very personal thing. You either like it or you don't. So, I mean, our era, I just love the 70s and the 80s. For me, that was the ultimate time. And I suppose when you're young, it's what music is around you at the time, because there's a total innocence, isn't there, when you're young. So whatever's going on, that's what you remember. But I just don't get some of it now. There's a few bands I really like, like The Feeling. I love The Feeling. I think they're a brilliant band. And I like some of the stuff like you were saying, Duffy, and you know, that 60s feel. Again, it's 60s, it's all coming back, you see.
Yeah, exactly.
All these revivals now, you see, it's real music.
But what I found is when I was younger, I used to listen to music that actually I didn't really like. I only listened to it because everybody else was listening to it. Because I used to really like punk music, but actually when you think it's absolutely awful, I mean, it's total rubbish. It's a load of noise. You know, it's amateur noise. And so that's what I did then. But now, I mean, I listen to all sorts of music. I've got every single kind of genre of music in my collection.
Are you down with the kids?
Well, I'm a bit down with the kids. Don't laugh. No, I'm not. I don't try and get down with the kids, but I do listen to, you know, Pick of the Pops on a Sunday, even though it used to be called Pick of the Pops back in the 60s. It's now called the Top 40. So I do listen to that, but I listen to Radio 1 quite a lot because there is a lot of really good new music around. I mean, I probably couldn't, you know, I probably couldn't tell you what it is, but I like it, and I buy a lot of compilation CDs with new stuff on. But you see, the proof is that when I go on holiday with the kids, you know, like these are young people, teenagers, my iPod actually gets fought over because they want to listen to my music because it's got cool stuff on it. I don't try and make it cool, but I'm serious. I'm serious.
Yes.
But I know what you mean. You kind of like what you like.
Yeah.
And I don't think you should be embarrassed or think that, you know, like Kelvin Mackenzie's saying, you know, that he's over the hill. Because I think there is a lot of real music around, you know, as you call it. And you sort of tune in to what you want to tune into. And I tune in to, sometimes it's XFM, sometimes Radio 1, sometimes it's Magic, sometimes it's a bit of smooth. It just depends what sort of mood I'm in, you know.
Some people do get into a musical rut, though, don't they? I mean, you know,
They'll only listen to...
Yeah, they'll only listen to Motown, or they'll only listen to, you know, rock music or something. And I think that's wrong. I think, you know, you should have a little bit of choice. But what I think is, you know you're old and you know you're past it when you start listening to the radio, you start going, oh, turn that noise down, it all sounds the same. That's what my mum used to say.
I feel old, though, because, I mean, even though I'm up to date with a lot of stuff, like obviously through X Factor and things, I know what's going on, so I like my Britney, my Rihanna, Duffy and stuff. But then my stepson, he's 17 and he's into all the sort of festival, sort of indie bands and everything. I haven't got a clue, don't know who they are. And I might like something, I'll be like, oh, tell me who that is, and he gets this smug look on his face like, you see, you're old, this is for us, this is our music.
Okay, now, you think that you're still down with the kids. We thought we'd challenge Carol to name top 3 singles. So we're going to give you a clue each, and we're going to play each one in turn. Okay, so get ready.
I've been away for 3 weeks!
Don't try that. Here we go. Can you name this week's number 3 record?
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Can't live, can't breathe with no air. It's how I feel whenever you ain't there.
Any idea?
Sounds like...
No? Any ideas? Any Jane? Sinitta?
Jordan?
It is. It's Jordan Sparks featuring Chris Brown, and the song's called No Air. Okay, this
show, didn't he come on here, Jordan? He did, didn't he? Yeah, he did. She. See, I'm really down with the kids.
She's up there with your dad.
Okay, Carol. Time to claw back some credibility.
Go on,
Can
then.
you tell us what's number 2 in the hit parade? Here we go.
All I ever wanted was to see you smile, and all I ever wanted was to make you mine.
God, that's awful. Oh, turn that noise up, it all sounds the same.
That's Space Hunter.
It is.
Is it? I've been away.
Okay, Carol, one more go. This is what's at number 1. Here we go.
If I'm out on my own and I can look at you looking at me. If I'm out on a date and I just shut my eyes. Get away from the bar. Tell your boyfriend hold the jar.
Oh, I know it is. It's Dizzy Wasn't
Thank you very much to the person in the audience who shouted.
Actually, I do like Calvin Harris quite a lot. I've got Calvin Harris album.
Oh, I like his underwear. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Okay, time for us to take a break.